Good afternoon from the Disney Springs bus directory. We're headed off to another Disney resort. Which one are we gonna go to? We're gonna go bus stop number 2 for Port Orleans French Quarter. Quick little Disney Springs update. Wolfgang Puck's Bar and Grill is going to be here next to the Sundry store, and then there's the Coke store. Here's the Orange Garage over here, and this is the Disney Springs bus depot. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be awesome. This is like a Wolfgang Puck's quick service restaurant. By the look of the pictures, it looks like both Jen and I will be able to enjoy this food. Some seafood here for Jen, and a nice burger here for me. Here we are, bus stop number 2. This bus has a rear window. Bizarre. Just got off the bus and here we are at Port Orleans French Quarter. Here we are at the French Quarter. Let's head into the lobby and see what it's like. And we've actually stayed here before, and we'll put a link to that video up here in this corner so you guys can see what the rooms look like. Ooh, there's like a fancy fountain here. Everything here is kind of like Mardi Gras style because it's Port Orleans, like New Orleans. We'll head over here first towards the shop, the arcade, and the front desk where you check in. Wow, it's so nice. Pretty neat because this part over here looks like it's outside with the brick buildings and stuff, and now we're inside where the front desk is. Another little note here is here's the fuel rod exchange place right here. Let's head into Jackson Square. See if they've got any Port Orleans French Quarter special merchandise. It's kind of interesting because I think that this is the most, like, not crowded, but the most amount of people that I've seen at any resort I've been to so far. I wonder if that has to do with like check-in time. Like it's 3 o'clock right now. Is that what time check-in is at? Oh, I like that they have all kinds of like Disney themed board games. That's amazing. I guess maybe if your luggage breaks, you can get new luggage here, like this emoji luggage. I wonder how much this big bag is. Let's find out. It's $200 for this piece of luggage right here. Ah, I found it. Some mugs, some toothpick holders, some Tervis type tumblers, some pins and some keychains, and some artwork, and some luggage tags, and a Christmas ornament. I do like that, like maybe getting Christmas ornaments from each place that you stay at. All right, let's have a look at what's in the arcade. Speed of Light, my favorite. And I like this, a Tron pinball machine. Very cool. Did some massaging chairs. It's weird, right? A photo booth, some like racing games. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Normal old skee ball. This is sort of like the areas that I thought maybe some of this stuff from Disney Quest would end up. I don't know if it ever did, because these seem a lot nicer than what was at Disney Quest. And that's pretty much it, the arcade. I feel like all of the arcades are mostly the same. Let's go on the other side of the lobby, see what's over there. I know that we've got restaurants and stuff like that over there. Let's head over to Sasagawa Floatworks. This is where the food stuff is. Oh look, we can see everything that there is. So Scat Cats, which is right here. This is just the bar in here. It's called Scat Cats. Mardi Gras Pool Bar is out by the pool out there. And then Sasagawa Floatworks is right here. And it is very interestingly decorated. Ooh, you can get smokehouse barbecue cheeseburger, a shrimp po' boy, beignet sundae, so some beignets, shrimp and grits, jambalaya. I like how you can get jambalaya at the pizza shop. Let's see here. Anything else interesting? Oh, here's the whole thing, right? Creole cheesesteak po' boy. That sounds kind of good. Ooh, man, I'm actually really hungry. Maybe we'll come back here and get something. Yeah, and probably some beignets, because gotta get some beignets when you're in the French Quarter. They have a display inside of here of all of the Mardi Gras masks. It's kind of neat. And then, I don't know, some umbrellas hanging from the ceiling. They've got, the lights look like beads, like from a Mardi Gras float. There's a giant crown up here. Oh look, and they've got like a whole bunch of beads up there. They're a little bit larger than life though. They've definitely renovated this place since the last time that we were here, because there used to be giant pieces of actual Mardi Gras floats hanging from the ceilings. It's not anymore. They got new lights, and then it looks like just some like pieces over here from Mardi Gras floats. Okay, giving you guys some more perspective. This is where we first came in. That's the front lobby. Like check-in's over there. Floatworks entrance is over here, and the bar, Scat Cat Bar, is over there. And then here is Jackson Square. And then we're gonna head over towards the pool. Here is where we're at. We're at Port Orleans French Quarter. We'll do Riverside another day. It looks like Riverside is much bigger than French Quarter, but I'm excited. Let's go check it out. What can I pronounce here? Bowtie Island, I got it right. Yeah. We'll start out by heading back towards the pool, heading towards these like jamming out alligators. I like how he's playing the banjo, but he's not looking like he's actually playing the banjo. He looks like he's playing like a sweet solo on air guitar. And also this like drumming alligator is frightening looking. There's a little playground off here to the right. I feel like this is the first playground that I've seen. I could be totally wrong, I just have a really bad memory, but is this the first playground that we've seen on this hotel tour, like, series? Oh no, I feel bad for this alligator. He wasn't paying attention and his friends totally left him behind. I already feel really good about this because, as you guys know, I do love me some Powerline, and they're playing Powerline out by the pool. Here is Mardi Gras, the pool bar. What is this thing? It's like a fin here. What? Oh, it's part of the dragon. The whole dragon goes all around the pool, and then the slide comes out of the dragon's mouth. Why do I feel like nobody at this pool, except for him, knows what Powerline is? Well, this is awesome. Like, look, there's like, it's all over the place with the dragon. That's way cool. And then there's a little like waterfall over here. They're playing like a trivia contest. So you write down what it's from and what song it is. Gotcha. Well, there's like a little kid's splash pad over here. That's awesome. It looks like King Trident is riding the giant dragon here around the pool. Out the back of the pool is the Sasagawa River, and this boat right here will actually take you to Disney Springs. So I think when we're going back to the car, we'll take the boat back. Looks like they're setting up to do something. I thought it was tie-dye, but I think these are sands. Maybe you get to make like your own little sand souvenir. Just having a look at the names of the buildings, and I think that they figured that maybe I would be coming here because they're like, we just won't give them names. We'll just, like, this is building 1, here's building 2, here's building 3. So let's go into the courtyard here in between 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll check out the courtyard over here between 4, 5, and 6, and then maybe this little courtyard over here. And we'll see what they all look like. Here's a quick look at some of their recreation activities, like Movies Under the Stars. On Friday, you get to watch The Incredibles. Saturday, Beauty and the Beast, the new Beauty and the Beast. Very cool. You can do like bingo. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Disney trivia, that's what we just heard. Mardi Gras pool party, or arts and crafts. That's what we saw with the sand. Mardi Gras pool party is coming up at 4:30, I think. Glow with the Flow pool party sounds like a lot of fun at 7:30. Here's some stuff for me to mispronounce. Rutabaga, is that like Rutabaga? And then Neptune's Parade is the name of the streets. Is this Rutabaga Street? Are we going down Rutabaga Street? So here we are, we've come up on building 2 and 3. Now, one of the things that I think is made this resort so far the superior resort that we've been to is all of the trees and all of the shade. Like, I get hot, I get sweaty very easily. This will help keep you cool as you're like traversing the resort. It's very nice. This resort resembles like old New Orleans. This is what the buildings in New Orleans look like. I've never been, but I've seen pictures of it, and this is what they look like. And I like that there are hitching posts out here for your horse. I don't know if they bring horses in here, but those are hitching posts. Ruta Blues. So here we are, we're going down Ruta Blues Street. I think it's gonna rain today. I also love the magnolias and the palm trees all over the place. So we've got like oak trees, magnolia trees. It's very southern, and I like it. Here we are in between buildings 1, 2, and 3 under the shade of the magnolia trees in the little courtyard area with a very nice fountain. It's kind of relaxing. It does kind of make me have to pee a little bit, but I also like all of they are supposed to look like oil lamps. I know that they're regular old like light electric lamps, but they look amazing. All right, so this is buildings 1, 2, and 3. There's nothing else over here. We just see a parking lot off in the distance over there. So we have to head over past the pool again and head over to all of the rest of the buildings. I think it's kind of interesting that they made like different blocks of rooms, maybe like every 2 rooms a different style. So like this one, these 2 are different, these 2 are different, these 2 are different. It's really neat theming. And like even the wrought iron changes. Let's go check that out. So you can see within a very short distance 3 different styles of wrought iron railings. Pretty neat. I keep saying that, I know, I'm sorry, but it really is neat. Yeah, we can see all the stuff that's down here. There is also a New Balance running trail here where you start out here in French Quarter and you run all the way around Riverside. And they say that there's a beignet dash fun run every Sunday at 8 a.m. That sounds awesome. $15 and you get a beignet at the end of your run. So here's the dock that I was pointing out earlier where you can get on a river boat to Disney Springs and to Riverside, which is down that way. And then there's also a walking path down towards Riverside. But these are the boats that you could take to get to Disney Springs or many other places. So you can take it to Riverside, French Quarter, Saratoga Springs, Old Key West, Disney Springs West Side, the Landing, or Marketplace. I like this old-timey map of the Sasagawa River. It just started raining on me. I gotta get over to Building 5 to try to get some shelter from the rain. So I'm getting all wet. Well, this ought to be interesting because now I'm trying to avoid the rain in a Disney resort. And like we said at, where were we at? We were at All-Star Resorts. It's kind of hard to avoid the rain with like outdoor hotels. I don't know, can you guys see the rain here? The sunlight's hitting it just right. Here's the little courtyard area between, I think this is 5. I think this is 6 and 7. I don't know, the numbers are kind of hidden. Like I can see the 6 there. I don't know what building that is, but looks like there's a little fire pit out here. Maybe you can roast some marshmallows some nights. And this is like a nice big open field for people to run around in. And then there's another fountain over there. I try to get closer to it, but like I said, I'm trying to avoid the rain. Looking out on the Sasagawa River, we gotta head over here to Building 6. Try to get out of the rain some more. Try not to be in the rain too long. All right, here's a close-up view of that fountain that we were looking at from across the way over there. Found out this is number 5, this is number 6, and this is number 4 right here. I love that the name of this road is Cakewalk. Oh, it's a listing of the movies under the stars. I do have to admit, like I think that this resort is the best as far as staying out of the rain and staying out of the sun because the trees help out a lot. And all of the overhangs help out a lot. I don't know, and also I feel like this is the quietest resort we've been to. It is very quiet here. Ooh, they decorated their windows. I don't know what it is. One's like a waterfall. Oh, okay. This is like an up decoration, right? It's pretty cool. Here's a sign advertising the Cajun Campfire, which is up there. Remember when I pointed out that little fire pit up there across the screen? That's for the Cajun Campfire. I also like that they have the street names like embedded in the sidewalk, even though you don't have to go on the sidewalk because you can just walk down this road here because the only thing that drives down here are golf carts. But it's cool. I gotta stop saying it's cool. I need a better like adjective. I need a better descriptive word other than awesome. Maybe leave me some comments down below of things that I could say other than like it's awesome or it's cool. Let me know and maybe I'll like use some of them. As we said over at Building 1, a lot of the design is like every 2 rooms or so it changes, and they're mostly the same, but then every once in a while you get something that looks like a giant mansion or something, like a southern mansion. I would like to live in a house like this. I think they're way cool looking. We have another magnolia and oak line courtyard here in between. This is 6, this is 4, and this is 7. Look at this, there's like a little fountain here with frogs. They're cool. I kind of am curious as to why there's only 8 frogs and then this whole area right here is blank. Is there a reason? Maybe there was a statue here before? I don't know, what do you guys think? Why are there only 8 frogs? These are the questions that haunt my dreams. Walking around the backside of Building 6 right now, looking out over the Sasagawa River. Here comes a boat taking folks maybe to Disney Springs. Oh, they're waving at us. That was nice. And there's like a fence here, like a gate that leads out to, this is called the carriage path because they do offer horse-drawn carriage rides, not from French Quarter, but from Riverside. And you can see the bridge there is the defining area where it separates French Quarter from Riverside. And there you have it. That was all 7 buildings. Like we're looking out at Riverside right now, but let's turn and look back at French Quarter. And that was all 7 buildings of French Quarter and all the courtyards. This, I think, is the smallest resort we have been to so far. Only has 7 buildings, it's very quiet, and it's very easy to get around. Like, take for instance, just on the other side of this building right here is the pool. So we are at the furthest reaches of Port Orleans French Quarter, and if we just, you know, maybe like a football field away, we're at the pool. I don't know what it is, but this is my aesthetic. Like this view with the water and the green grass, the oak trees, the magnolias, the New Orleans inspired architecture. It's so nice. So because we've seen everything, like I said, I was hungry. Let's go check out Floatworks and see what the food is like. We're gonna get that po' boy, the steak po' boy. I'm excited, and some beignets, of course. This looks ridiculous. I actually asked for coleslaw, but then when I saw the chips, I was like, yeah, those chips look good. And then I got, of course, beignets. One thing that I didn't realize is that the chocolate sauce was $2. She was just like, what kind of dipping sauce do you want? And I was like, ooh, chocolate, that sounds good. $2 extra. Yeah, so this was like a $26 meal because they don't offer annual pass holder discount, but it does look good. Let's see how it tastes. This cheesesteak is kind of strange looking because it has pepperoncinis in it. That's not what is normally in cheesesteaks. It looks sort of good. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I just finished it. That was actually pretty darn good. Also, these chips are some of the best chips that I've ever had on Disney property. Really good. Time to move on to the beignets and my chocolate dipping sauce. My expensive chocolate dipping sauce. No, it just started raining. So these beignets aren't bad. Not the best I've ever had, but they're not bad. I think the beignets at Disneyland kind of blow these out of the water, but I also waited until after I was done eating my sandwich and my chips and stuff to eat this, which made it get cold. Maybe if I like ordered it afterwards and ate them while they were hot, maybe they would have been better. I came into Scat Cat's bar really quick just to kind of give you guys a look at what it's all about. Also, they have all kinds of board games and stuff here. I don't know if they're just for the bar, if you can take them out into the lobby, but here it is, Scat Cat's bar. It's pretty nice. Back out into the rain and the humidity. Gonna head towards the Disney Springs boat and see if it's running over to Disney Springs, back to the car. I don't know if you guys can see how much it is raining, but I don't think it's a good idea for me to take the boat. Like, we're over here by the boat dock right now, but I don't think I'll stay dry if I take the boat. So I'm gonna go take the bus. Thought for sure I could come out of the main lobby and go to the bus stop and stay dry, but there's no covered pathway to the bus stop. This also seems to be the most popular bus stop that I've been to in this entire series. Here we are back at Disney Springs, right outside of Vinnie Camuto's. Well, this is weird. There's like a spot in Disney Springs for you to audition for American Idol. That is interesting. I guess maybe you like push the button and then sing to the camera. With the storm off in the background, we're headed off. I really want to stay at Port Orleans French Quarter again. It was nice. It was quiet. It was pretty. I want to stay there again. Like I said, we'll put the link. We put it early in the video up in the corner here for the video where we stayed at Port Orleans, but we'll put it in the description down below too. So with that being said, we are off, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.